Why is not dead?
He tackled and fell. Drop him. He's sliced out.
What do you want?
All right, so we have the clips of the first and second scene. So, regarding where you guys ended up going down and dying, and then we also have the clips of the second scene and the interaction that started the second scene, which was Alejandro. Um, so the reason
Was my
for
interaction good?
so yeah, I'll get to that in a sec. So Um, regarding the first scene, you guys obviously I'm including like the first scene where you were chasing him and lost him, and the scene where they came back up and pressed you guys, claiming it was theirs, the same thing, because altogether it's one reason. Um, so you guys had that first scene, you guys went down and you guys died. An hour later, Alejandro pulled up and said that, yo, you guys are at scrap, like what are you guys doing? Yada yada yada. Pretty much that's kind of the basics. And realistically, if you saw them at Scrapyard, then it's a good reason. But you guys are like reaching here to like just have a scene with them, not you, Alejandro, per se, but anyone that's having these scenes over and over and over with these guys, because you guys had a scene with them regarding the Scrapyard. You guys died. There's no reason that you guys should be pulling up an hour later, pressing them for the Scrapyard again, unless between that hour you guys see them there again. Because you guys had a fight, you guys lost. So I don't understand why you guys are finding them on the street and pressing them for a reason that you guys literally just died to them at.
Car from Jonas pressing him to us dying, it's like an hour apart. He can remember seeing them there.
So with that regard, then that means like every hour you could keep spinning them for, oh, I saw them 2 days ago there. Oh, I saw them. Like when you have a scene about something and there's like an end to that scene, you need to move on from that topic unless you see them at there again, or find a different reason. Because with that mentality, you could just keep spinning them. Oh, 2 days ago, I was chasing them from there. Oh, a couple hours ago. But if you have a scene regarding it, whether the outcome, whether you win or lose, you should not press them for that reason again unless you see them there after that time.
Wait,
Does that
cars.
not make sense?
Wait, so you're saying scene where Jonas follows him to the scene that we die's the same scene?
I'm not saying necessarily it's the same scene, but it's the same reason.
But we got pressed, so what? I don't get it. We didn't press them for seeing them there, because we got pressed by them. Because I went up to check who was at scrap. I went
Yeah,
up.
so you guys saw them there. You guys came back. They were there, so they started pressing you guys. That's all one reason. Is that not clear?
Was seeing us at scrap.
So
That's
you
one
guys,
reason. Uh, I don't know what you mean. Like I'm saying the third scene. You're saying it's the second was for us seeing them there. They pressed us in the second one, so I don't understand what the problem is.
Oh, sorry.
Yo, can I, do you mind if I just say something? I'm not trying to
no,
spend
go ahead.
fucking another
Go
hour
ahead.
here.
I'm reviewing shit in my head kind of while I'm talking, so go for it.
Alright, so I just wanna, you know, my name's
Where did
Mr.
you
Nobody,
spider?
Red Triads, kinda like a higher up. I just came here just to literally, talk to the higher ups at GSF and just explain, like, I understand, from a third person perspective what's going on both ends. And I just wanted to come here and, like, kinda explain, like, hey, look, whether it's GSF or us, I can understand both ends being like super fucking petty and childish, and I'm just coming and saying like I'm trying to persuade my gang and show my gang that there is and needs to be better roly poly in the city, and so that's basically all I was coming here for, is to try to influence them, my gang, to influence convince them to stop being so fucking stupid, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So all I'm doing is coming here and like voicing that there is somebody trying to get my gang to participate in improving.
Yeah.
And that's basically all I was doing. Was just coming here just
So
to say that.
yeah. So the other thing I will say is obviously a report hasn't been open, but like I said, I spoke to multiple gangs yesterday, and one thing I will mention as well is that there was word that Trides was pressing GSF like 3 to 5 times yesterday, and if that's happening, that needs to be put to a stop too, because it by the sounds of it, it sounds like they were pressing just because they were dying.
Right.
And if that is the case, and say a report's open, or just say we catch it, then obviously we'll handle people for that,
Right.
because it seems like, and not just these two gangs, but it just seems like gangs in general, there's a lot of pettiness and Bora P behind like kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was definitely some good scenes yesterday. Like GSF, like I don't know, like if you were telling the other guys, but like the one scene that you guys had that I was talking about yesterday, like it sounds like there was genuine good quality RP behind that one scene that you guys had.
Right.
And even the other gang that you guys had a scene with complimented you guys, so clearly you guys are having good RP. It's just some of these scenes that are going on, and for the reasons, just need to stop.
I'm not, I'm not gonna put my hands up and say like, bro, I'm never part of fucking petty scenes and shit. But you'll rarely see me participate in anything that I think is going to turn into some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was trying to say to one of these guys over here is like, I think one of the biggest issues with my gang that I'm trying to have them like understand or like see is like try to think about like the bigger picture, because a lot of the time, and I will say this, is like I can see them getting themselves involved into a scenario or trying to start a scenario for a bullshit reason. And I'm just coming here to let you guys know that there is somebody, there is a voice within our gang that is trying. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I am trying to get this gang to understand that there is better roly-poly scenarios that could happen rather than this bullshit consistency.
Gotcha. Now that you're here, Matt, can I talk to you for a sec before we?
Yeah,
talk more?
if you're going off that there,
He's
then
coming back.
tell them to every time they lose, they just open tickets. They can't take their L's. It doesn't matter. They'll find anything to open a ticket on if they lose. Right?
Okay.
Like Mr. Nobody said, they're trying to get us on a cooldown.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. Because anytime you get in a cooldown, that's when you make your money. Right? You set our scrap. You can't get pressed about it.
And I will say this too, like if there is issues on our end, by all means, like the only way that these guys are going to understand that they were in the wrong is by you guys opening up prayers too. Because at the end of the day, like I've been in a sister city, right, where there was a gang that literally was equivalent to you guys when it comes to like hierarchy and shit in the city. And they had the same mentality. They were like, we're never going to open up tickets unless we know for 100% fact that something, like a rule was broken, right?
Yo,
It doesn't work out.
let me put that
the
L
way
in your
that you
inventory.
think it
Chloe,
does.
meow.
And what I mean by that is like,
This is what everyone needs to be doing.
like,
You heard?
sorry, there's voices around.
I said, let me put that L in your inventory.
What I'm trying to say
You
is
know
like,
what this is.
my gang, they're not
Big
going to
slum.
understand that they're fucking up by just my voice. You know what I mean?
You don't
The
remember
only
who I
real
am.
way that they're going to understand that they're fucking up is one of two ways. Our bosses continue to tell
Face?
them that they're fucking up.
Bro, one of your bosses is the motherfuckers that are fucking up.
Yeah, and
Well, it ain't gonna matter. It's like talking to a brick wall.
absolutely. Or the government can, tell them. that
We're
they're
not trying to
fucking
go in cooldowns. There's no point
I
opening pay
understand.
tickets.
I understand. I'm just voicing
Hey,
my
man.
opinion. That's all.
Yeah, I got
Look at
one
here.
question for you, Clover.
Y'all niggas can't be no whole ass
Yep, now you
niggas.
made me mad.
What?
No roof hiding shit.
What the fuck?
Damn. No roof
Sorry,
hiding.
brother. Where's Lico?
He's literally right
My
there.
You
whole
got
house
two
and we
for a
still
second?
talking
Where?
about this shit?
Right there.
Sure.
Where?
Don't wearing no black
Damn,
like
bro, I
the
didn't
red
What
hair.
the? Lico,
Right
why do
here.
you look like Draven Carter?